Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We're going to be playing some Shadowrun Returns. Never played this game. I've been told that it's okay, and it should be a fun experience. So I'm kind of stoked to see what it's like. I'm going to just double check. There are no key bindings that I can change. We're going to play, I guess, the campaign here. I might want to play on easy just to see what the game is like. We're gonna be female. Humans seem pretty average. I'm gonna probably play elf because that's like a typical thing I like to play. I have no clue how to play Shadowrun, so we're not gonna go none. So charisma and quickness are good stats for me. Let's try shaman. Oh, cool. You're so grumpy. Guess that looks good. I think that's what we're gonna go with. So we get some karma. Strength. I don't really care too much about strength. It's charisma that I use to cast. Okay, so we put some into spirit summoning. And I think we're gonna put some into controlling spirits. And back up here. Get biotech just because that looks good. Oh gosh, okay, I would like to be an academic. Security sounds pretty cool. We're gonna be pal. Hey Zam. Yeah, we're playing a bit of Shadowrun Returns. Nakashiba. So we're in our apartment. It's 3 in the morning. We have 4 walls, a roof, and it isn't on fire. Cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not a runner's dream pad, but right now it's all that we have left. It's feast or famine. So we're gonna go do something. Our money is out and we have to make a change. Cool. I have no clue how to play the game. I'm assuming there will be a tutorial. We have enough money for the end of the week. Retired and dead. Nothing to do. We've answered our vid phone. Okay, thank you, Zan. Yeah, some things I read, people said that the story wasn't the greatest. The screen leaps to life. We see Sam Watts. He says, "Hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time." It looks like he's drunk or worse. Where has he been? It says, "Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this video. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. Probably had it coming." When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. And I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on a hog somewhere. Some of us were born winners, and some of us are me. Remember the Renraku run when things went bad and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd is a name we've not heard in a long time. Yeah, I'm like, I have no clue what any of this stuff means. Okay, now we're in a flashback. This is 3 years ago. The night Dowd died. He's sad because Dowd died. He hates the city. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. So supposedly, this is Seattle? He's gonna go back to Portland. I do think that this is probably a bad situation. I'd hoped that this was voice acted as well. I've been picking the games that are not as voice acted. So it looks like New Larry had something probably. Okay, so he's saying Sam was sloppy. So Sam is blaming. Okay, so I'm a bit disappointed that this is. I can't do voices, and I hate reading stuff out loud. Like, I had hoped that this was not one of those games, but it is, again, one of those games. So Larry says, "I can see where this is going. You tremors are damaged. I'm out." Looks that way. Sorry, pal. I kind of like you. I just like money better. So Larry's backstabbed us and got Dowd killed. New Larry relaxes and throws a Drek-eating grin. Looks like the new Renroku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should chosen our friends more carefully. Oh. Gonna go into a fight or something. This is weird that there's like... Doesn't feel like there's a real tutorial yet. So, turn-based combat mode. Well, I felt like, what was it? Bastion had voice acting. So did the other one I played. I've already forgotten its name. The redhead lady with the singy voice. That one had voice acting too. Okay, that's a horrible tutorial. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I can move distances. I can hit people. Oh, I'm controlling everybody. Okay, so this is Transitor. That's the one. Transitor. The combat does look like XCOM, which is nice. Okay, so Q&E does not, in fact, rotate, as I had hoped it would. I think we just kill New Larry. Is there a way to rotate it? Is it page up, page down? Here we go. We're just gonna have to look through this real quick. Okay, right click button. Okay. Oh, that's not the type of panning I thought it would be. Okay, gonna be in a better position. I'm gonna have to make do, obviously. Oh no, not like that. That is not how I'm gonna make do. Want to move. Press a bunch of buttons. And move him up. Okay. I don't want to get Sam in the way, but I would like Sam to be able to actually shoot something. I guess that worked. I didn't think that would work. Give them 4 AP, then they can do something, I think. Okay, we're figuring it out. Oh, that's not good. Everyone's back to that. If 4 AP, I can move him up. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, cool. That worked. A little laggy. We have a shaman. Which one's their shaman? Wish I had a gun. Baseball bat's not that great. I meant to hit him with my bat. I wanted to move behind him and then hit him with my bat, but that did not work. That's not what I wanted. It was a whole bad situation here. Oh, I don't have line of sight. Oh, I do have a gun. With 1 bullet. Or 1 reload. What does that mean? Sangoma lowers her gun and eyes Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. I think everyone did good. We were born for this gig, pal. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Yeah, I think a safe house is probably a good idea. He says, I do too. I don't forget my friends. Happened 3 years ago? Something like that. You stare at the face, Oh, okay. Thank you. I was like, the bullet thing doesn't make any sense. You stare at Sam's face on your comm link. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? I'm asking myself, would you care if I die? Who'd give any care? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 union insurance policy, payable when you find who priest me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain. The job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chat? The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Roger, Mengert, and McCain has installed a secure, dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. The camera switchbacks to Sam. Look, pal, I've led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a care about me that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? We'll figure out who did this. Hope you just said yes. It's cute. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. We will see him in Seattle. It's funny that it's years in the future and they still call it SeaTac. Because it's Seattle Tacoma. What's the UG about, Sam? I have no voice acting skills. Oh, I can click the continue button. Thought it was a load, like, took time to load screen. Oh yeah, see you on the slab. Oh, it smells like a coroner's place. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. I'm glad you love these games. I've never played this game, so I have no clue what's going on. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And somebody at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Organ Grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise's area's coroner too. And you are? Ow, I'm here about Sam Watts. His grin fades. What makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murderer yet, though the press haven't caught wind of it yet. With it being all the way out here in the Barrens. Seattle being the Barrens? That's a bit weird. So who told you he was dead? Sam did. When his heart stopped, 100,000... No, I think I'm going to do this one. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows. A smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Gross. He was my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Sounds grisly. Like, really gross. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. Yep, what else is going on? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had a spleen removed. This is really gross. McCluskey? Dresden, get out here. That's so cute. That's a funny name. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Oh, I think I just stole something. That's what I wanted to do, was check. Sam's body is half covered by a surgical sheet with his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below his chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what he wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine the evidence without spilling it. Look at the business card. Moving around things, you make out a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but the blood made it illegible. Standard cheap, unsecured cred stick, no way of knowing what's on it. I'm gonna take the cred stick. I look at the purple shirt. Several buttons are missing, and blood was thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes in a bit. That's really gross. You can see part of a note, given the torn off bits of bloodstains. I feel terrible that we have been blank long, so I'm blank. See you there. Love, Jessica. Was that it? I guess we can go out here. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusk's pointed ears and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this is the new Ripper Vic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper's case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge. Dresden, I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. Pow is a klepto. Yeah, more than likely. The perpetrator is likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So I'm looking out for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeon who still uses scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anywhere from the military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. They've chosen some really good words with this. You're no help, dwarf. Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who are you? Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. The dreck you were. You get anywhere near my investigation and it'll be you on the slab, elf. Wow. Racism here. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. That's like Rude. Can't rush an investigation. Do you always make friends that easily? Yeah, he didn't really seem like my type. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Yeah, Sam was there when I needed him, and I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey. I love that we call him McCluskey. Like, it makes me think of a chicken. Like, he's a chicken. McCluskey, the chicken. But, he'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Oh, that means he's, like... Doesn't that mean that he's, like, being paid off by, like, the mafia or something? You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for his career and wallet. The official report is that his mother committed suicide about a year ago. My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there are some unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million. It'd be really weird, Sam, just going to sleep and waking up in orc. I wouldn't mind waking up as an elf. Orc would be so-so. Not worth much anymore with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. But there's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them anymore. Much anymore. It's possible with some slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens. Yeah, I thought it would be a club. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are easier to get along with. I still need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? You know, he looks up intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay. I'll go do that. Body lockers. Which body lockers? These things? Dock, wagon, basic. Cool. Trauma kit. Cold storage labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Let's open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal a fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition of sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. Oh, the guy's alive. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples with some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up in 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? I don't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, did not expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet. So that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner sent me to talk to you. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and again over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or another, though. John, is this lady cool? Yeah, she's on the level. That's so funny. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help her out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Nice to meet you, Jake. I am Pow. And well-mannered too, such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubuta? Kubuta? I don't know. Asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Maybe I need some soy cough after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own cup. My hands are dirty anyways. Now, what's wrong with this intestines? You hear a large squelching sound as he continues his work. Well, that's gross. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyways, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on me. The gangsters thought they could turn a quick profit on my head. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last time I saw him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. Do you know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there if those slagging gangsters hadn't come along. Tell you what. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Those leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of them. In return, I'll take you to the place where Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some season supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on a deal, though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know what? You know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. What do you say? Sure, let's do it. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since the run-in with the Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. Do you need a weapon? Oh gosh, what do I want to do? I think I want to be a rifle because I want my shaman dude bro summons to do things. So I would like a rifle. You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. So ready for an evening out on the town? Yeah, watch my back. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. Cool, so we have stuff now. I have 2 people in my party. Quickness of 3. I should have put something in rifle. I should have done that skill. Like he does pistol. And some spell casting, but not really. I have no cyberware, none of those things. We should... Oh, I can't equip anything. Okay then. I can spend some karma right now. How would I do that? Oh, the button that says spend karma. I have 2 karma points. Oh, I have to learn ranged combat. That's right. There. So we have 1 ranged combat, 1 rifle. And he has no karma to spend. Okay. Oh, cool. I didn't know it was like a big thing. Oh, I can quick save anytime I want. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never played these games. I just was like looking through all my games. I seriously today couldn't decide what I wanted to play. So I opened BattleNet, and then I opened GOG, and I opened Steam, and I opened Origins, and I just sat there staring at all of my games being like, I don't know what I want to do with my life today. And so I found this one and I said, sure, why not? Let's just do this. I don't know if the bus stops there. I don't want to talk to her. We're gonna go talk to this guy. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see an age-old fight or flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicates he is, or at least once, was a shaman. Are you okay? Yes, no, yes, no. I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some mental cobwebs. Yes, I'm a shaman. So what did you see? I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that, and then he trails off and shudders. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the seamstress union. It's gone now, Vlad. I'm not going to kill you. You're safe. Wow, that's pretty crazy, Zam. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now I think I need some sleep. Okay. There's a lot of games on my Steam list that, like, I wouldn't want to play. They just, like, I've just gotten and accumulated them over time with Humble Bundles and stuff. The clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the Old Street Market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Anything I should know about them? Well, their leader's a big old troll named John Paul. Real person of work, even for a wiener. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those people? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. I say thanks for the heads up. No sweat. Which direction did she say? I wasn't really paying attention. Like, at all. I also don't know where south is. Hidden in the garbage is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader in the front. The smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that's a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Well, that's beautiful. Really, seriously? Oh, we got attacked. Oh no. Lingo's pretty funny too. That's not what I wanted to have happen. We're gonna move right here. We're gonna move Jake right there. I'm gonna take out this guy. And oh wow, so I summon it once and that's it. Well, that's like not fair. I guess we'll shoot him. Ow. I think John can kill it. Oh nope, I picked the wrong person. Haha. The internet has some pretty funny slang too. So welcome to the Barrens. I guess you'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Or I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my maglock. Now that you've got some gear, let's deal with those Halloweeners. What gear do I really have? How much HP do I have? Oh, yeah, I should probably activate the med kit. So now what am I out of? Oh, I'm pretty good now. Cool. We're gonna quick save. I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. What's this dude? Worried man. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in the fight, and we need some help. How can I help you? Thank you. Some thugs are shaking down the market where... Okay, that is weird. I will try and keep that in mind. Thank you. Some thugs are shaking down the market where we've set up. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. How many? I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Ms. James will surely reward you fairly. Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north. You'll see it at the end of the street. I assume that's where they want me to go. Well, I have 2 missions. Let's go take out these 2 thugs. Farmers is like a weed taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. We barely have anything left. Not my problem. Pay up by morning or else. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper, but the old woman is holding fast and firm. But you can see the thug's patient paying fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who are you? I didn't have etiquette, gang. I'm gonna say, I bet your mom's real proud of you right now. Like, I never heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your business? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. I'll be like Clint Eastwood here. And you were just looking to cause static. Dash ice this lady. Oh, stop hitting me in the face, guys. I'm a bit over it. Okay. I'm gonna move my chica here. We're gonna shoot the mage. You don't let mages live. Move to a more advantageous spot. Nope, that's a worse spot. I'm gonna move him to a better spot. Maybe? There we go. We did it. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our own in the world. Shopkeeper holds out a few union. Please take it. You know, I actually didn't really want to do it for money. So, I was just doing it to save them. Because I felt it was a better thing to do. How much life have I lost? Oh, None. Cool. I have karma. What do I want to spend it on? Don't really have anything, so we'll exit that. He's really slow. That's really bothersome. Take another step forward and we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute. You're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty, and killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. We're in combat now. So we got 3 bad guys. Mage, a sentry, and a sentry. I want to put her in a position where I can shoot the mage. I missed. Bit like XCOM with that, I guess. I would like to move him up. Should have done protection against stuff. Oh no, that's not who I wanted to. Oh, okay, well, that's cool. We're gonna figure it out. I wanted him to shoot her, this dude. And then Pow needs to move into a better spot. There we go. We'll take the mage out second. Get in a position. Don't like the idea of being out in the open. I don't feel so bad being out in the open. Oh gosh. Now I feel bad about being out in the open. Wish I had a place of cover. Guess that's kind of cover. And Jake should probably move to better cover. Hey, fatty. It's 2 points of cover? Is that what that means? Or no, there's 2 points over there and that's no cover. Okay. We're figuring out the cover system. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, hey, Moon. Oh, we got a full chat today. I'm just gonna shoot you in the back. Because why not? Whoa, uncle. I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, eh? What do you think, Jake? Hey, I'm already running at a shoot-on-sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's team. That was difficult to say. They'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. Chill, let's finish this. I concur. Let's, like, just shoot the dude. I am currently unpacking from a move, and I just don't have enough room just yet in the living room to set my wow, I missed. I can back up. How much lift do you guys have? And as soon as I have more room, I will set my mic back up. Or not my mic, but my cam back up. What does this mean? Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Figuring this stuff out. So I can't go past the blue lines. Okay, let's go back up. Let's do that. We'll confirm that. I wish there was an ancient tower to stream from. It'd be pretty cool. Oh, he doesn't have any. It's a bigger apartment though, by 100 square feet actually, so it's like super nice compared to what we were in. There's people to talk to. Bobby and Dan the Donut Man. I have to talk to Dan the Donut Man. I love that name. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. Oh, I love it. What can I get you, Chummer? Oh, I love this. This is so cool. Did you see a murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing is nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about the Ripper business is some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with SINSs. I don't know. The Steam views are mostly positive with like 6,000 reviews, and the recent Steam reviews, which are 19, are mixed with like 1 negative review and 18 positive. I think they've mostly said that the story isn't the greatest, but the gameplay is pretty fun. So that's what I'm trying it out. Tell me about the Barrens. You have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings. Fewer muggings, I love that. And you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Now behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here, the union's your spot. The place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Miss Kabuta owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. I want a donut. That's so cool. Mission item added. Soy calf and donut. Hey, Chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his or her back pocket. So let's see what he has. Just to see what he has. Combat, Stim, and Nitro. I'm pretty good. I'm gonna talk to you over here. Teamstresses Union. Best place to party. Let's go talk to Mrs. Short Lady over here. And, oh. That's where he died. Okay. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You've got a great view of the alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened here. She grunts. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out running across the street. Didn't get a look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if he's okay. Hell no, around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Thank you for your time. No problemo. So, supposedly there was, like, someone saw a spirit over here, a dark spirit or something. We're gonna go check this out. Oh, I'm gonna have to run around the corner. Oh, okay. I think, As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty. And one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for your help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nugian where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Yeah, give me a call when you're clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a stiff drink, that's the place to be. Best dive in this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years back in the day. I'll make the right friends there, and you'll get right to the bottom of this ripper business. Well, nice knowing ya. He turns, disappears in the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. I think, again, like, my issue with these types of games is they're not voice acted. I don't like having to read a bunch. Police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white outline chalk and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance of the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling ya, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation, and I can't let anyone in here. Yeah, I have water and soda. I always have water and soda at my desk. Hey, I got rights. Look, you're SIN-less garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Wow. In Williams, it says, typical, I hate all you pigs. That's really sad. He looks in your direction. Now what? Well, that's lovely. He's really mad at me. Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. I'm totally gonna... Oh. I'm gonna give him the items. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around a bit? Your client is the chalk line? That's messed up, woman, but I respect it, okay? But don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would be likely to notice, because the forensics aren't coming back. Oh, I'm gonna talk to this homeless man. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with onset age and arthritis. I saw you over there with the rat cop. What you want? Know about the murder that took place here? He squints at you suspicious. You a copper or working for some cop? Nope, I'm sinless. As you, mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number, my butt. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry. I missed it. I was harling crates for Ms. James up the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, the jerkface in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. It sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months, I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night, I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyber hardware. Can you tell me more about his hardware? Well, it was big. I think it must have been some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like the one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. Oh, see you around. We've learned some things. Now we can check out. Amidst the shard of glass, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the cotton blanket. Let's examine it. You shuffle the bundle of cloth aside. A printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tap receipt from the seamstress, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m., right around the time of the reported death of Sam Watts. The server's listed as Coyote. We're going to pick up the blankets. We're going to give them to that guy. This work light is new. You can see that it's there. It seems that normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspections, it seems like they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them at the same time. Oh, that's bad. We got a double overlay. Let's walk away for a second. Oh, did I miss out on that? Because they were... Oh. Really? Seriously? Well, that doesn't help me. Well, I have no clue what was upon the body. But we're going to turn his blankets to him. My stuff! Mighty decent of ya. Don't see that kind of thing often out here. Cool. We're gonna go... Oh. We're gonna go back to Dan the Donut Man. Chat to him. See if he saw that dude. You sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I told him about a troll that brought donuts for me right before the murder. They'd haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Is that it? He's not gonna... Oh, I didn't bribe him. I was hoping I could have bribed him. I guess we're going into the Seamstresses Union. Yeah, regular humans seem to be racist to metahumans. It's a bit sad. I think it's normally like an easy story card. Wow, it's pretty easy, it seems like, to gain fame. We have him, we have Cherry Bomb. I think I'm gonna get my skills and spend some karma. I wanted to increase my dodge because people keep hitting me in the face. I have 2 karma left, and that's not enough, so we'll confirm. I guess we can talk to Cherry Bomb. It's totally speciesist to call humans racist. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure. Wow. Hitting just the right notes for a maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you. She sees another elf and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. Is she here? No, I think she's away on business. Love it, Moon. Hashtag not all humans. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? No, she shot a coyote once. thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Oh, that's a good way not to live it down. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and a zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of the conversation makes them easy to overhear. Jerry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. The last killing just happened down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb. Think. I think plenty Shane. I'm getting a PhD from the UW in neuroprosthetics studying under Orgemans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending tips. There are faster ways for a barren girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry's bomb face is pretty hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types. I love that this game is set in Seattle. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrand give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With a body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Wow. Sorry I got interrupted. Let's see here. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got the look that says you're not just here for entertainment. Are you a badge? No. I don't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something we can help you with? I have a few questions. Ever hear of the name Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the butt for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, he went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? That's Miss Kabuto. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. I don't even know what I just said. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something that they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. Shane, old boyfriend, used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that drag. Talk to her later. I wish she had more clothes on, though. Let's talk to Eric. I have no clue what Wiz is. Hey, lady. I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. Want dibs? First dibs? Sure. One step above a ganger. I have some money. Ninja clothes. Sailish runner. Ooh. This gives me charisma. I like that one. Confirm. Cool. Confirm. Oh, cool. It changes your in-character look, too. Oh, you can zoom in. I'm not going to zoom in here because that's Not the greatest place to zoom in, but I'll check that out later. Dr. Jin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She's a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too. Let's see what she has. I have an AK. There's a machete. Baseball bat. Doberman. Oh, okay, it's gun stuff. I don't think I want anything. I feel pretty happy with my AK. Posted on the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tux and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. You're welcome. Zam asked for it, actually. If Zam hadn't asked for it, I was just gonna skip through everything myself. Mr. Cluse, heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in his eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I generally don't like playing games where I have to read stuff. I figured Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. That's cute. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman? I don't do voices, I'm sorry. I don't do voices. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. Can I get in there? Am I allowed to go in here? Oh, cool. There's a lot of people. Noog. Johnny Clean. I was just thinking he was the janitor. The man is dressed like a janitor, but he's wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. You know, I don't trust him. Obviously. Noog. That's who I'm trying to talk to. We talk to Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof and you shall have it. Muttered, I am honored, your majesty. Mutter, that's why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Mutter, forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. Mutter, he looks you in his eye, his other conversations on hold. You may pursue my magical wares and see their glory. That's so funny. Oh, healed wound. Oh, I need spellcasting. Haste slow. You can do stuff for shaman. So let's look at the shaman stuff. Wow, I get 2 spells. Ooh, I get fetishes. Let's only air elementals. Well, that's like not my thing. I want to heal wounds. We're gonna press this button, go here, then karma. here, right? Okay, so then how do I equip the spells? Are they just there? Where is my stash? How do I get to it? I'm gonna talk to Nuke again. Bye. After require spell casting 2. Oh. Well, I'm almost there. That's not a big deal. I keep wanting to press I for inventory. And it is not I for inventory. I don't think I can... Yeah, I need one more karma. Oh wow, I did not expect... I thought she was going to be Japanese. Miss Kuboto watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Okay, well there we go. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Oh no. Konbanwa? I'm so sorry, guys. Other languages are not my forte. I do apologize. Good evening. But aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty of women like you to enjoy. There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? Business. I suspected as much when you walked in. Ome? What business do you have with me? I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne? So I've been told. So Ka, and why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his familiar. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who'd strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? Well, how well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him. Except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. She was a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know, there's always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Booyah! You get to go upstairs. Oh, I don't have decking. Well, that's sad. Is this her room? This is someone else's room. Looks like someone else's room. This is her room. Cool. Looks like Coyote keeps her floors in boxes, her clothes in boxes on the floor. Stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. A frame painting of, excuse me, Chicago done as stylized. There's a bed. Coyote bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on the runs with those bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seen how far he can push before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, he'd be sleeping in the alley. Of course he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Let's inspect the receipt. Browning Mac's power pistol from Jin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. That's weird. Flip to a different page. Go to second paper. Written poem on it. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave poetry to others. Read the diary. Sometimes it's like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartments with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Last 2 nights, I come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on an old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that was as I turn the key in the door. He perks up and makes himself look especially studious when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. There's a receipt and an old photograph. Look at the picture. Shows a young girl with a caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, and yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow" scrawled on it. A COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Murray's Meat Emporium. Near Pike Place Market. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set the combination 342436. Is this the type of game where I'm going to have to write this stuff down? Or is it the type of game that remembers numbers for me? Okay, I wrote it down. Cody's computer is ancient. Probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack. That's so funny. And the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes dust cake fans to spin up, only to display onward screen. Password? Without the password, the only button on the screen to press is password recovery. Let's try that. Please answer 3 security questions. Your first childhood pet is Shadow. Your favorite musical act? Oh gosh. Maria? And what is the name of your hometown? Chicago. Answer story. Your security against. Okay, I know. Leave the computer. So, what was the music? There has to be somewhere about music. Did I see anything about music? Combination. Um... Hmm. I think we could probably force the third question. The second question. Okay. We're gonna force this, guys. Okay. Got it right. Eventually. Then you to the answers. So the password is NQPABDST. Okay. Has a basic list of applications. Look at her calendar. 3 days ago. Meet with Delilah about the gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. Oh, cool. Contacts. Cody's contact list is exactly one entry. Someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information available for him. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. That's cute. We're gonna hit the safe. Input the code. Cheerfully in response, and opens. Fitchy's basic group frag grenade. I'd like to send that to my stash. Confirm. That's it. I found a frag grenade. That's all she had in there. Okay. We're gonna go downstairs and meet Paco. Or I assume that's where we're going. You know Paco. He's a ganger. A member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of the Emporium? No, I'm a vegetarian. Did you know Jin Park sold Coyote a gun? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpsters. Coyote has a date with Paco. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. I should be able to get you there in time. And some words I can't pronounce. Good luck. I think I found everything I need in here. We're gonna skedaddle on out of here. Wait, I can go this way? Or can I? No. Okay. Let's leave. Yeah, I thought I was standing still. Maybe I wasn't. It's Patrick, but not Paco. That's the Universal Brotherhood. Oh no. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Ma'am, you are a beautiful elf, but you could be so much more. I'm gonna be going. I don't really want to hear his spiel. Not when they start off with something like that. Hey, there's Paco. Let's talk to Paco. Have you seen my friend around? Tall lady dreads. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, dandelion eater. What do you want? Are you Paco? Yeah, might be. Who are you? I'm Pau. I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some questions. And I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her bias. Boss, find her yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts, and Miss Kabuta hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? Is she missing? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote went to meet him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute, Drek. I know where she went. Darn, why couldn't she wait? Darn it. Slow down. Tell me where she went. The Royal Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of the hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her... The grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? Let's talk about the meat first. Zebra meat. What? Look, the shop's just down the block if you want to check it out. But I'm going to be going to the Royale with or without your help. What's it going to be? I'm in. We'll get her back. Don't worry. We're good. Now we can go find the coyote meat. I want to find that one. Down the street. Maybe one of the directions, one of the ways. I want to get the optional one first. How do you make them... like... that Manny? I know it says Maury. A small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. Pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the profiteer's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend has some questions. Everything cool here? Yeah, everything's swell. Manny continues to stare daggers in Paco's direction. The name's Manny. What do you want? What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for that stuff for some reason. Oh, Drek, that's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhounds Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. If she blah blah, and if she never picked it up, whatever. Anything else? Do you know of Coyote? Nope. I don't go into the shaman stuff. I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was gonna come for it. Here, it's all yours now. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our Nuyen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter rank anyways. I couldn't do Drek about that even if I ever wanted to. Tell it to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. We will in a minute. And I think that's it. Cool. Let's go get the meat. Oh no, is that Coyote? Oh no, it's a murder! As your eyes adjust to the flashing... I got too excited about that, sorry. Oh man. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman, dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. I'm gonna say breathe. Take a closer look. Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs. He looks all at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here, I'm not going to let anything like that happen to Coyote. Well, I'm gonna talk to the officer. You're not gonna stop me. See? And that is what I wanted to see. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot a lively face of an organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm going to totally lie here. Detective Powell, Auburn Precinct. We have reason to believe that the victim may have been involved in an illegal BTL smuggling ring we're investigating. I'd like to examine her belongings for evidence. Badge and SIN number, please. Oh no. It's alright, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Yeah! Look at stuff. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Well, that's not good. Let's talk to the officer. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's looking for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us that you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet ya. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Can you tell me about the murder? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body go, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. He might as well be a ghost. Oh, I'm gonna make this really, really horrible pun about this. I take it to you and McCluskey don't see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads about the Ripper? Hot plenty, if you ask McCluskey. But the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Thank you for your time. Hold on a minute. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. Yeah, you see, you make a contribution to the fund. I put you on a list and let you the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. You know, sure. I'm always interested in finding out about new orphans you discover. Excellent. What you say. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. We'll get any new useful leads on the Ripper. I'll give you a call. Now I better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it you've stumbled across another Ripper victim. Do elves eat children? Maybe. We could. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack around the corner. Looks like she was leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's the strange thing. There doesn't seem to be any signs of struggle, not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when her eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I run some tests back at the lab. Thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Yeah, well, I don't mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. What about the bite marks on her arm? Completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Any sign of magic use? Now, that's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious, though. I'm sure when McCluxy shows up, he'll call in for a full magic forensic team, just to be sure. Any theories about why he's taking stuff? Trophies sentences are hard. Trophies of some sort, I suppose? Probably some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Can I trust that dude? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. I want to talk to the elf. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie gives him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approaching and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Who is asking? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend, the coroner. Okay, I feel like... Did you notice the ugly elf? Oh, where? He scans the spectators surrounding the crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it would be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the scene of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Cool. Let us skedaddle to where we need to go. Oh, we should stop running for a second. And save. I bet your impression is great. We're gonna talk to Frank. The work before you wears standard stuffer shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept, well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what is it to you? My condolences. Were you too close? Thanks, sorry. We're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes away some tears away with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close, as coworkers go. Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Started on the very same day. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. No, she wouldn't talk much about it, just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's the stuffer shack, but no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. The guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That all seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to market to meet a friend. I was going to join her on the way home, but we got some last-minute customers. Thanks, that's all I need to know. Thanks for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't be having a part of the investigation. I am. Why? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence until the Seventh World awakens. I thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. I'll see if I can bring it to you. Okay. Let's go back. We're gonna go vroom vroom. All the way back. We're gonna be super fast. As you reach for the necklace, a slim black Lone Star boot slams down on the pavement. What do you think you're doing? This carving is a powerful shamanic summoning fetish. If there was any magic involved in the woman's death, the latent magical energies in this necklace could have become extremely unstable. I need to get away from here now. You see uncertainty spread across the young officer's face. Well, you seem to know what you're doing, but bring that back once it's safe. That could be important evidence. You bet. You pick up the necklace. It's intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly with small turquoise stones set in its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood such rarity in the Sixth World, this piece might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. Oh no, don't say you're gonna do that. Frank, you better not try and, like... I've got it right here, Frank. You can send this to her family now. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy at least. Thank you, friend. I own you. Just make sure it gets to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. I'm gonna say happy to help. So we're gonna quick save real quick, and then I'm gonna see... Ooh, I have lots of karma. Oh, yay. I was gonna do... What was I gonna do? Oh gosh. Sorry. Thank you for the follow. That totally scared me. I forgot I had those notifications on. I'm going to go here and get level 2 spellcasting so I can heal myself. Totem choice available. Ooh. Yeah, let's do a bear. I like bears. Bears sound cool. How much karma? I have 4 karma left, so I can either increase my spellbook slot or increase my control. Let's increase my control and confirm this. Let's save again, and let's go to the junkie. And then we're gonna go to the Royale. Hey lady, do you have any extra new in? Just need some Circo Zoom from the shack over there. I'm gonna, I guess, help him. I had hoped that would have led to something more profitable, but okay. Cool beans. Come on, lady. Let's go find Kiori. I want to look around first. Actually, no, I think I'm done. That's right. Let's go. I'm ready. Royal apartments. What a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. He trails off. These poor people. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Okay. Good luck to us. Let's talk to this person. The woman scratches herself like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some Yugen? My creds stick a little light. I've got nothing left, lady. It all goes to BTLs. Everything. Please, just if you... Maybe I can cred you for some information. Have you seen a woman come through here today? Armed and looking for trouble? Yes, no. What do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything. Everything, please. I'm sorry I can't help you. You should leave this place if you can. That doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I need something. She collapses, whimpering, and seems to be lost to this world. Sad. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. So you guys play samurai? I thought about it, but then I was like, shaman sounds pretty cool. Like, I make other people do things, and I stand back and do my thing. Like, I don't know. I like the idea of not dying. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm looking for information, and then I'm gone. Bad day to come around here unexpected. A bit of commotion upstairs. Stevie's men are twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than usual at this time of day. Did you see her come back down? Nope. A couple of Stevie's men came around, asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie holed up? He's got the whole top floor all to himself. Fancies himself the king around here. Sounds like Coyote's run went sideways on her. Oh, okay, so alternative reality. Hey, old man, you know how to get upstairs? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. Look, we're here to save her. Do you really want the girl's fate on your conscience? Darn it, you're right. You can go through my place. Yeah! Did I really, like, sneak past everything? Those could be thugs. That's cool. See what this looks like. Wall is crumbling here. Through a hole you can see stairs up. Oh. Well, no, I already have access to the apartment. I hope there's, like, nothing else. What's this? Oh gosh, what's that? What did I just do? What did I do? What did I just do? I mean, cool, I guess. That was a thing. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until I find Coyote, or I'm dead, you get it? Yeah, let's do this. It was weird. I had no clue what I just did. Okay, so our weapons do need reloaded. I didn't think you'd need reloading weapons, but I have learned. You press R. Okay. Let's get Paco behind some cover. Let's switch to me. I said me? Nope. That's not cover. I would like to hurry. But there's a goon. Let's move him here. Sweet, I have the drop on Stevie's men. Great. Awesome, we still have the drop on Stevie's men. You just shove the meat through the bars. The Huns devour the meat and meals fast by. Blah! Totally missed that. The Huns devour the zebra meat in a few massive bites. They let out a contented growl. We're gonna open the door. We're gonna just straight up come in here. Oh, I didn't mean to, like, do that. Well, whatever. That works. Nope. Looks... Oh, he does have an... Ooh, he has an Uzi. Well, we'll use the Uzi. Coyote is badly injured, but she's managing to hold it together. You Coyote? No time to talk. She kneels and picks up the fallen guard's shotgun. It's time to finish this. Is there any way she can heal? Oh, well, no, I guess not. It's cool. Let's run him through. Oh no, that's bad. I want to bring her into... I get her killed. Oof. So we gotta kill, like, everybody. A raspy manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you come here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? I know who you are. You're the guy I'm gonna kill. Let's think about this. I need to move in cover. I need to move her in cover. I need to move him in cover. We have to kill this guy. If I move here, I think I can kill Thistle. Nope. We need to move Coyote in a way she can kill Thistle. Because a mage is a bad mage. We're gonna shoot Crund. And then we're gonna shoot him a second time. Ouch! Well, 6 damage isn't bad, but 15 is pretty bad. Oh, missed. Cool. I don't have any totem things for bear. I guess we're gonna... Those that are right here get to heal. Oh no, I messed that up. I messed that up bad. Yeah, I can take some damage. It's needed. So I can do that. Oh no, I've got 2 cooldown. Okay, that is not exactly how I'd like to do this. Paco needs to move here. And hit Harker. I need to... Oh, she's out of ammo. This is really bad. I think I got my guys killed. Or maybe not. Paco. No, that's not Paco. That's me. Well, cool. Guess I can move Paco here. Okay, so we only have 1 dude. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I moved him out. I wish there was like... Oh, I don't know. I missed. I mean, he's gonna get a turn to shoot and heal, probably. There we go. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. What time you got here, Paco? Who's your friend? I'm Pal. I'm here to rescue you. Yeah? And who said I needed rescuing? Guess it turned out I did, though. Thanks. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Miss Kabuto has a lab med in the basement. No, Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah, I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is so strong, but her body's beginning to shake. Coyote... No, well, Paco, help her get back to the Union, and I'll get the gems. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Oh, there was a bubble. Okay. Here's path codes. We need to find the gems now. Well, that is not what I wanted with my life. Well, that was not what I wanted either. We're gonna move her somewhere. Let's have Pestilence do something. Awesome! That was cool. So I can just like summon stuff. That's fun. I find the precious gems. Oh no, I need to go this way. Yep. That was cool. I was like, yo, dead thing, be my thing. And then it was like, sure, I'll put the enemy to sleep and rip it to pieces. I loved it. I just need to make sure I keep leveling up that because I can lose control of the monsters the more I do stuff. The more the chance of losing control of the creature continues, especially the more you increase the amount of things they can do per turn. From what I've seen so far. I need to be careful with that. Miss Kabuta is bartending herself when Paco walks in. When Paco carries the mangled and bleeding coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye: fear. The woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kabuto as her staring at the floor, mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back bleeding on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kabuto. I had a run that went bad. So, Kai, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Ah, Miss Kabuto, my apologies again, or is it hi? I don't know. Terry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Oh, she's missing her arm. Miss Kabuto, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed somewhere else. Yes, ma'am. Cool. I gained some more karma. Her anger at Kaidi's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domi arigato. The only reason I say that is that song. Anyways, domo arigato, pal. That girl is precious to me. It's not often that we see acts like this in the Barrens. You've performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that the words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I'm honored. Thank you. You're most welcome, and I offer more than a simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. You're quite an entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of a runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. We're gonna write that down. GAFFC for the piano. I have like a piece of paper on my desk that I'm like just leaving. Let's see if she has anything else to say. Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. There's usually where he does business. Okay. We're gonna go find downstairs. Who's this guy? Agress is busy taking... Yep, more than likely. Vangrass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and monitoring to a runner standing nearby. All at the same time, he is an intense little man. We get the sense that he looks like he likes to look busy. I'm Vangrass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. She said you're the fixer? He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey lady, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment. Tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come to me. Like, where do... Oh, who's this? Oh, that's Johnny Clean. Oh, I get it now. Or maybe not. Maybe he just guards it. Maybe he doesn't. Piano's have a tune. Check it out. That's what I thought. I'm gonna play the piano. As you slowly peck the notes on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend into the stairs of the Union Safe House. Sweet. We're going to take care of stuff there, and I think we're going to call it for today. We've streamed quite a bit. Talk to Dr. Sarah and figure out things like that. And then we'll call it. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me. Tell me about the night Sam died. Sam's dead? Geez, lady, do you really think this is the time? How did he die? This is going to have to wait. This woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to go sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Yeah. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you ain't that tough. Okay, Caddy, let's look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote? I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say. With more swift moves, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Cool. Yeah, no, it's been fun. I am probably gonna stream this again tomorrow. Since like we just started the game. I don't know how long it's gonna take, so we might play it for a while. So far I'm invested in the story. I like it. It seems pretty fun. I don't like reading, but it's not as bad. Like, I think the way it's written is very well written. Unlike Battletech, I struggled with Battletech because like I felt like some of the sentences were just weren't done well. But this seems to be done really, really well. So tomorrow we'll probably stream this again from like 1:30 to like 3:30 or 4 or something, and just keep going and doing what we've been doing. So thanks for joining me, and I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for a continuation of the stream.